Increase the magneton pulse to 3,000 terajoules.
No, Tyrell. We can't contain the orb's Verteron emissions. We have to...
We're out of time, Zoto. The Federation's taking control of the station and our project is being cancelled. This is our last chance. Initiate the pulse. Now. Ronell, status.
I'm reading a massive Verteron cascade. We're losing primary power. Switching to backup.
Safety protocols are offline.
Boost the containment beam.
Too late. The Verteron cascade is causing a subspace rupture.
Scanners are offline.
Switch to portables.
The Verteron cascade is focusing on a single point. Field strength increasing. Subspatial curvature is now 1.4 million ligots and rising.
It's forming a wormhole. Is it stable?
Specify.
First Officer's Log, Stardate 51957.1. We have received a garbled distress call from the Bajoran science vessel Kiel Tool, which was testing a new means of harnessing power from the tachyon eddies in the Denorius belt. The Bajoran vessel has sustained heavy damage and its microfusion reactor is destabilizing.
Shields up, yellow alert. Mr. Worf, does that look like an accident to you?
Negative. Its hull was breached from the outside. It was attacked.
Captain, I'm picking up faint life signs aboard the Bajoran ship, but they aren't answering our hails.
O'Brien, start beaming the survivors to sickbay.
We can't get a transporter lock, sir. Too much interference from the tachyon particles in the belt and the Eichner radiation leaking from their fusion core.
Suggestions?
If we can get transport enhancers onto the survivors, we can use them to cut through the interference. We could only beam one person at a time, but it's our best shot.
Dax, how many life signs aboard the Kiel Tool?
I can't get a clear reading through all the tachyon interference.
Chief, I'm going over there. Have Ensign Bailey meet me in the shuttle bay with a pack of transport enhancers. Anybody we can't beam out, I'll bring back the old-fashioned way.
Aye, sir.
Cisco to Bashir. Prepare to receive casualties.
Acknowledged.
Mr. Worf, you have the con.
Worf to Captain Sisko. An alien ship has decloaked and engaged us. Their torpedoes have penetrated our shields. We have sustained multiple hull breaches. Containment fields are holding. The torpedoes appear to have caused minimal structural damage, but weapons and propulsion are offline. They may be deploying some form of electromagnetic weaponry. Sir, Chief O'Brien was injured during the initial assault. He is conscious, but immobile. The Chief will instruct me as I attempt to manually restore the damaged systems.
Acknowledged. Fortify the bridge and engineering in case the Defiant gets boarded.
Understood. Worf, out.
Worf, we've lost lighting in certain sections. You may need to use your wrist beacon.
Acknowledged. Worf out. Chief, I have reached engineering.
Sir, you need to locally repair the impulse and tactical systems before diverting power from the warp core.
Understood. Worf out. Chief, I'm inside the engine room.
Good. One of the deuterium regulator chips has been destroyed. You'll need to replace it. There should be blanks inside the control room. Program the chip using a writer console, and then slot it into the faulty rack.
Acknowledged. Warp out. Chief, the replacement chip is ready.
Program the chip using a writer console, and then slot it into the faulty rack.
Acknowledged. Warp out. Worf to O'Brien. The deuterium regulator has been repaired.
Nice work, sir. I'll make an engineer out of you yet.
Heads up!
Chief, I have reached the warhead control room.
Commander, they've crippled access to the tactical systems by cutting off the local OTN lines. Use the console to restore the connection to the computer cores.
Understood. Worf out.
Head to engineering, Commander. Even though we've lost warp propulsion, we can still divert power from the core to feed impulse and tactical.
I'm on my way. Worf out. Worf to Chief O'Brien. Impulse and tactical systems are operational. I am returning to the bridge.